Oh, all right, guys. Hey. Hey, guys. So, welcome back. My name is Asia. I am a mobile notary. I am also a semi stay at home mom in the sense that I work enough to stay home with my child, but I still make pretty decent money because I do real estate transactions as a mobile notary. So, I just got a phone call from one of the title companies that I work with, and she asked me to handle a transaction for her today at 4 o'clock. This one looks like it's going to be at a property manager's office that's about 30 minutes away from me. So I'm going to go ahead and print the docs. She asked me if I wanted to pick them up, but it's kind of in the opposite direction of where I'm going. So in my head, it didn't make sense to go pick up documents and then back travel the other way. I just kind of want to be a little efficient, and since it was a little last minute on my part, I didn't have time to kind of pick them up in advance. When she sent them, they were only 42 pages, so I don't mind printing 42 pages. That's going to take me like 2 seconds to print, and I'll take you with me. I'm also waiting on a callback from a loan officer that I usually work with. He said that he's working on closing out a transaction that he's had on the books for a while, but he hasn't had the approval to close today. He just has everything completed, so it's kind of pending here or there. And I will take you on that one. That would be a good one to see as well. It's going to be one guy signing 4 loan documents or 4 loan packets. He's an investor and he's refinancing all 4, or not all 4, but 4 of some of his properties. So we'll just kind of sit tight. I'll see if I can take you on that one, but I'll definitely try to show you this one that I'm printing up the documents for now. And just sit tight. Now, one thing that I really love about working with this particular title company that I work with, when she sends me docs, she usually filters out the stuff that I don't need. So that's why it may be 42 pages. So this is kind of how my workstation is set up. Like, do you see my printer? It's going from, this is how my workstation is set up. There's my computer, and then I have it connected to my printer here. And right now it's just printing my packet that I have. I have them on legal size, so I keep my legal paper in this little bin here, and then the bin down here is where I keep the letter paper. Now, keep in mind, I have 1, 2, 3, and then there's another 4th printer down here at the bottom. This little small printer right here. So it's kind of safe to say I've been collecting printers for some time now. My favorite printer is this one right here that I'm currently using. To me, it kind of prints documents very quickly. I know people talked about the Brother printer quite a bit. That printer was hit or miss for me. Yeah, I liked it. It was really fast, but to be honest, I didn't purchase it. It was gifted to me by my mom's boss. When he like cleans out his office or does furniture, he usually gives away printers. So he gave away this Brother one and this HP. I love this HP printer. That it's a really good printer. The Brother, it was really fast, but I don't like having to buy a drum, and the ink to me just didn't last. And then it started jamming quite a bit. And then this big HP printer right here, that's the printer that I started doing notaries with. So I bought that big one in 2016, and it worked really well up until maybe 2020, like 2020. I started having issues with the printing, like the paper, the ink would be like all over the paper. I have to show you an example. And then, so now I really only use it to scan documents because there's a scanner attached. And that's the one thing I really do like about, so like I'll just kind of scan it, I'll press scan, and then I will put it in here through the feeder. This little USB cord, USB, is, I'll just put it in here, and I usually just scan to USB. To me, it's a lot quicker than scanning it to the computer. And it is wireless. It's way quicker than scanning it wireless, to just scan it to the USB and then just insert it and upload it to the computer. So that's the one thing I did like about the HP, is that it was wireless. So that was really nice. But the wireless, that function would just kind of kick off every now and then. I found myself troubleshooting it quite a bit. So now I just prefer to plug in and print. I have no issues with this printer. This printer is very hassle-free. And this one, this little one here down at the bottom, this is a Samsung XM2020W. I don't even know if they make this printer anymore, but when I bought that printer, it was like 60 or 80 bucks. It was really cheap. That used to be like my quote unquote mobile printer. I would take that printer with me when I would be at work, because remember, I started part-time. So if I was at work and like a signing came up, I would have that little printer with me, and I would either print in my office, or I would just kind of take it because it's so tiny with me and just print it at whoever's house I was doing the documents with. And I never really had issues. It does overheat if you print like a big packet. So it's more of like emergency printing, not your main printing. But I love it. I just haven't used it in a while. Again, since I've kind of gone direct, or lean more towards going direct, I pick up a lot of my documents. So I don't really print, and I don't do too much on the go printing. So that's when it's just kind of tucked away. I thought about bringing it back out, but I just don't use it. But yeah, we'll do a video and we'll talk about all my printers that I have, and which one I will buy again, which one I'm not going to buy again. I do plan on kind of cleaning and decluttering all this stuff, because I don't really use it. I may give that brother's printer to my brother and sister. They just got their notary commission. My sister, she's been doing signings now. I think she's about a month and a half in, and she's done maybe 7 or 8 and signings, and then she's done 2 refinances on top of the 7 or 8, like small little tax loans. So she's picking up some traction, and she's gonna need her own printer. She just comes over here to print. I don't live very far from my parents' house, so just stay tuned. I'm gonna take you to my appointment today. So just sit tight. I'm gonna take you to my appointment today at 4 o'clock. It's gonna be at a property manager's office. I'm gonna start going ahead and get ready, get dressed, get myself together, and then see you soon. All right, so we're ready to go. We're gonna hit up our 4 o'clock appointment. It's about 2:45 now, so I just have to get the kid loaded in the car. I'm gonna drop him off at his grandma or Nana's house, and I'm gonna pack up my stuff, all my documents, make sure I got my stamp, my pens. They should have pens because it's a property manager, and they do their transactions in blue ink as well. But I still want to have my own backup pens. This is what I'm carrying with me. These are the documents. This blue folder, I don't know, I really like this. It came from one of the title companies that I work with. The escrow officer just gave it to me, because usually I take like the long ones from the title company when I go pick up documents, and that way I'll have something to put the documents in that look a little bit more professional than just a rubber band for them. Okay, so all right, so I just dropped the little one at grandma's house, Nana's house. Originally it was only like 35 minutes away. I guess with traffic it's been bumped up to about 45 minutes away. So
you are on the fastest route despite heavier than usual traffic. You should reach your destination by 3:57 p.m.
So I'm gonna get there.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Senate Road.
I hate MapQuest. Anywho, I'm gonna get there like right at give or take 4 o'clock. So again, stay tuned. I'll record everything. You can watch to see how it goes. Oh, no, I'm fine. Thank you, though. All right, so my name is Asia. I'm the notary that Ashley sent over. Okay. I'm going to give you the closing and settlement statement for you to look at. Just make sure your numbers look good. That pen is blue, correct?
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Yes.
And if your numbers look good, we'll get started.
I think they were gonna. I don't know if they updated how to get. They were gonna transfer, and maybe a new statement. They were gonna have the seller split the closing fee and the title insurance. He was gonna pay the title insurance.
Okay. Okay. So you said there should be an updated statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if they're good with like I can just do sign one and then email it to them.
Okay,
the other one.
that's fine. That's perfect. Okay. And so this is just saying that this is your note, interest only. All right, and so this is your deed. Your deed puts you on title, owner of the property. Yes, there you go. 15 pages. First 15. Here's a signature page. And it's just saying the writer saying that you're going to use the property as a rental. Alright, and so this is a writer for the balloon. And it has the terms of your balloon payment on there as well.
So it's
The 18th. Oh, 18th of February. I don't know why I'm still struggling with 21 or 22. All right, and so this is just an attorney representation notice saying that they do the paperwork and just the disclosure of your balloon payment. And this is your payment letter, first payment due on April the 1st for that amount. All right, and so this is collateral protection, just saying the house has to be insured or property has to be insured. All right, and so this is just saying that this is a double escrow. All right, this is a tax agreement between you and the seller. You're going to be responsible for the taxes tomorrow until the end of the year. Their first until today. These are disclosures from the title company that you're going to initial off of. You're going to be the buyer. So just saying that the title company doesn't inspect properties, the survey, and then the title insurance that they use. You received your numbers up front, whether it's surveyed or unsurveyed, additional commitments. And if you want additional coverage, whatever in your contract between you and the buyer for the additional coverage. And then tax preparations, again, you're responsible for a certain amount, HOAs and tax exemptions. You are this one, the top one. I don't like how that's named. And errors and omissions, if there's something wrong, they'll make corrections as needed. W218. All right, and this is the same with the title company's responsibility to you are as a buyer. This is a remote notary. And this is just contact details. They need your email address and phone number. I'm sure they have it on file, but just throw it in. And while you do that, I'm gonna just verify that we have everything. Uh-oh. And you've already wired everything, correct?
I have not, no.
Oh, okay.
So I probably missed the deadline, but I'll send that over to, I'll get the confirmation email and send it to,
Okay. And then I asked if she wanted these scanned, so if you want to scan them, you can to her back at the title company.
Yeah.
But she said she can wait till Monday, so either or, just whatever you're more
Monday
comfortable
would be
with.
fine.
Okay. Oh, because of the wire.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah. See how it goes. Have a great weekend.
You do the same. All right, bye-bye. Okay, so I am already back in my car. That literally took like 5 minutes. He was a professional. He's done this before. And so he was just kind of like sign and go. I am about to head back to the house. I've just sent the text message to the loan officer that I work with to see if he wanted to proceed with the closing that he reached out to me this morning about. And if he says no, I'll already be home. If he says, oh yeah, here's the docs, or the title company is about to send out the docs very shortly, you know, I'll just stop and print, you know, at Office Depot or something or wherever. But yeah, that was quick, easy, painless, and it was just in and out.